I first learned about Good Samaritan from hearsay. They've been known in the area for quite some time. They've got a deep impact and a long history of their work. Anyone in the Christian community knows who they are, and it was quite a while before I ever came to them that I knew about them. They're very well respected in the area, and I should have come here a long time before I ever did. But when I did come here, I came here through just word of mouth.
Talk about your role, your involvement with Good Samaritan Ministries.
Sure. I'm a student. I'm here to learn. I'm here to, the ministry that I've been running for the last 17 years, or that God allows me to run. I'm learning to take that to the next level. They've got a master's level type of a program here for those that are looking to take their ministry to the next level, and I look forward to that. I also am here as a client. My wife and I are looking to increase the depth of our marriage and not only to find out more about how we can help each other and be better for each other, but in that communion that we have with each other, really make the covenant that we have with God even that much stronger. So I'm here for those two reasons.
Very good. How would you describe the vision or the mission or the heartbeat of Good Samaritan Ministries?
Right. In a word, charitable. They don't ask anything from anybody that comes here. They give. They just say, come on in. And they provide the service without any strings attached. And I think that says more than anything else about them, that they're willing to give without asking or demanding or expecting anything back. And that charity is a lifeline for people.
That's awesome. How's the Lord using this ministry to help share the gospel? Talk about evangelism.
Well, several ways. It helps in what they're doing in the teaching, because the teaching is international. They're going international with how many people they're reaching out to, and there are Good Samaritan Ministries located in not only so many cities and areas in the United States, but now internationally. And so the ministry and the teaching of the philosophy and the mission statement of this entity is now all over the world, shining that light into the darkness that's out there. But also in the counseling that they're doing for the people, the light that they're turning on in those people that are running through their own darkness, that are running through their own problems, that are having their own issues that they're dealing with. When they take that out and they go back out in the world and they're different and they've changed, and how do they get that? Well, it's evident by Good Samaritan Ministries of what they've received from it.
So talk about discipleship. How important is that people be discipled?
It's our commission. He said it, I do it, that settles it. I mean, keep it simple. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to go and make just believers. We're supposed to go out and make disciples. What we're supposed to do is go out and create people that can create people that will create people that can go out and share that same message, that will go out and make that light brighter. It's the most important aspect of my walk with Christ.
That's good. Talk about how ways people can get involved and support a ministry like Good Samaritan Ministries.
Well, volunteer. They can just ask. They can just become a part of. I mean, just do it. How can they? There's a lot of ways that I am aware of right now. There's the ways of being able to support financially. There's ways to support by getting involved in the counseling training that they have. There's ways of being able to just come alongside and do what you can to support the ministry with just prayer. Prayer first and foremost. That's obviously the most powerful way to support it. But to become involved in it, just do it.
That's good. That's good. So why do you do what you do? What gets you up in the morning?
I was made for a time such as this. I know that. We're at a time where we need to stand in the gap, where we have to go out there. There are too many people. if you walked by someone that was ready to jump off a bridge, obviously the natural thing to do is to help stop them, to save their life. We got some eternal lives that are jumping off bridges left and right. And if we're not doing something to stop it, then what kind of a man or woman are we of Christ? What hypocrites would we be if we didn't do what we could? If we say we love the Lord, if we listen to the gospel, we hear the gospel, we understand the gospel, but we don't carry out the gospel, then what kind of gospel is that for us? You know? And it says, you know, you just ask the commission what we have. Our commission is to go and make disciples. And if we're not doing that, then what does that make us? I get up every day because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go out and make disciples. And in my little, small, tiny little community of ministry that I have, that's what I'm going to do. You know, because that rippling effect is going to, who knows? You know, my job is just to do the best that I can right where I'm at.
Good answer. Love the ripple effects. That's good. Is there anything else the Lord put on your heart to share with us about Good Samaritan Ministries?
This is divinely inspired. It's obvious. Everyone knows. When they hear Betty talk, everyone knows. The Lord has a place and a purpose and a passion for this. This is something that has to happen. This is a door that can't be closed. The Lord's not going to let that happen. That's why I'm really, really glad to be asked to be a part of what's going on here. It wasn't my idea. It was something that was brought to my attention, and I'm really glad. So my heart tells me that this is something that's going to get even much stronger and much brighter and much bigger. And I can't wait to see what God's got in store, because I want to be on the front line.